Hello, I'm Dr. Wendy Rowley, and this is the series, The New Connection, Episode 11. No, I have it wrong. This is the Human Potential, Episode 11. And in the last episode, we looked at what can we do now, some suggestions, and this is the second to last of this series. And let's see what exchange of information we'll have with Aliania this day. Oh, good day to you, dearest beings of light. I am Aliania of Cosmic Service, a Pleiadian Mother of Sound. Peace be with you, peace be with you, and peace be with you. In this episode, we're indeed going to continue with the idea of what you can do now. For in 2024, as we've been clarion calling all over, there is a tremendous shift in energy that will be going on. At the end of 2024, there is a new influx of energy coming into the divine feminine, and it'll be very much felt by women for their double connection through the divine feminine, and it'll also be felt by men because they have the divine feminine also. They have universal life and divine feminine at the group level. Now, in this series, we have been speaking a lot about the potentials that are coming, that are here, and that might come in the future. And in this second to last episode, we'd like to speak about one potential in particular. This is the potential to bring in greater peace on earth. Now, that's a very, very strange thing to say when you look at your world and you see the problems and you see the wars going on and you see unrest and you see migrations and you see supply chain problems and you see food issues going on with the weather, and you see the weather and the earth acting more unsettled, and the seas rising and tidal zones up in almost a foot in many areas that they weren't before. And this is caused by, as many know, the melting of glaciers. But what people don't realize is it's a cycle of the earth. It's a cycle of cooling, and that the earth has great cycles. All of creation has great cycles. There's cycles within your annual year through equinoxes and solstices, dealing with galactic and earth energies. There are cycles within your individual year with your own energy field. And there are great cycles within planetary systems. You are in a great cycle. You're in a great cycle people call the Great Shift, the Kali Yuga, the end of the Mayan calendar, many, many, many names, many people talking about it. But you are also in the beginning of a great golden renaissance. And in a great golden renaissance, more solutions, ideas, and inventions come in than in the previous 200 years. So know that there is potential there, that there is potential coming for solutions. We have just said in another episode of the New Connection, we're looking at a little piece of paper here where she's written these things down, because when we have to remember things or say numbers, she can get a little nervous in the background because she thinks she has to remember them, but she does not. And she'll get used to that. But in the New Connection, we also stated that there was an increase in this information coming because something called time capsules, which were brought forward by many readers and channelers in different words and different forms, whether you want to call them time capsules, whether you want to call them the renaissances of great solutions, whether you want to call them the inventions of mankind coming forward through consciousness, however you want to use a metaphor to describe them. These are opening, coming forward, and beginning. They've been percolating a little bit, but they're going to fully come online in 2027 because of many connections and things that have been going on the behind the scenes with the creational energies and creational beings, angels, archangels, and arachai, Christ angels, archangels, and Christ arachai, which are large groups of archangels. And so many steps have been put in place so that this information can come forward and come online over your next 2,000-year period. For this is a great renaissance, and great renaissances last longer than small renaissances. and they can go upwards of 2,000 years. So, peace, we said we would be speaking about peace. How does peace play into that? Sure, you can say that you have solutions and new ideas, and then a problem is fixed and you feel better. But there is an underlying flavor of peace that comes in a great renaissance. And because it is a great upgrade of what you call the Christ force energy. Now, the Christ force energy is often thought of as the force of love. It's often thought of as the force of divine intelligence behind form. Some people say it is the glue behind creation. It keeps everything united. What the way that we like to describe it is that it is the principle of divine intelligence through creation, through the heart field of humanity. That it is the divine intelligence through creation in the heart field of humanity. And it's a feeling that you call a great love, the great love of the creative source, the great love of humanity. It's the greater loves. And this force will be coming in greater in 2026 at the end, with a big change happening at some of the archangelic and angelic Christ healing paradigms that will be going on. And it'll percolate down into humanity through 2025, 26. And by 2027, 28, and 29, it'll be in the human consciousness grid and percolating through the souls and higher selves of humans to be felt in a very strong way, should you choose to attune to it. So within this divine intelligence, Christ-infused upgrade of energy that is coming in, there's a strong flavor of peace within it, such that more people will want to attune to the creative forces. More people will want to engage in group prayer activities. More people want to engage in group healing events. More people and more groups are going to come together for large festivals of healings and celebrations. Now, we spoke with this one about this long ago, that this would be happening, and she sees it happening already, but it's going to take on a different flavor. It's going to take on a different way of creating. And we're going to leave it at that, for we cannot influence free will, but we can hold out carrots for you to spur you onward in hope and promise. And so we are laying that foundation for you now of hope and promise. And that an exercise in your meditation is to attune to this new incoming energy in any way you should choose, whether it be through your heart, through the heart field, through the creative source, through tuning into that force of divine intelligence. Some people refer to it as the divine blueprint that surrounds a planetary system. So there's many words and metaphors that describe these energies, and find ones that work for you. Find people who are bringing in this information that works for you, and join in, in a group way, because when you have the group, you have a powerful field of the astral energy where this energy will be coming in. And that's what we wished you to know this day, and that you are dearly loved. Expect benevolence in all you do, and know that there's a 2,000-year period of a very great renaissance that you are entering into. Peace be with you.